the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skin.
I'm Gode.
And that is Mickus over there.
Hello.
He was yawning, but he's alive. He films, chimes in when we need him, yawns when we need him to. You there?
And when we don't.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. That was really inspiring. Thank you for starting us on. Just like I'm about to intro the episode and then look over at you and
Well, I've sat here for half an hour while you've talked about cricket, which isn't actually a boring topic.
You wanted to make your debut in cricket, so you should be
Yeah.
aware of all these things.
Well, you've got me there.
He stumped you there, mate.
Nice. Now, what would you say? You're probably right by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. It's not the greatest podcast in the world yet, but that's our aspiration. We're training to get there. What about that? There you go.
Nice. Setting big goals.
Actually,
I like it.
speaking of cricket, Gode,
Yes. You know how we often say bad luck or bad management? I've got one for you from the weekend, actually.
can I interrupt? You say it a lot more than the other three of us, but
Yeah, that's just bad luck. I'm going to throw a little hypothetical one at you. So, cricket nuffy chat. So, our sixth grade side played their grand final on the weekend. Now, in the Brisbane grade comp, it's a 4-day final. So, Saturday, Sunday, one weekend, and the next weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Now, obviously, up in Brisbane, it's been pissing down rain for the last, I don't know, decade. Like, honestly, hasn't stopped raining here. So anyway, our sixth grade side were on top of the table and hence earned the right to host the grand final. Yep. They batted first on the weekend, last weekend, sorry, and they only got 155, so not the biggest total in the world. On day two, Souths, their opponents, they batted. They batted for 74 overs.
very slow.
Yes, 77 overs, actually. They finished 2 for 154. So they've finished a run short of beating Valleys. It got washed out this weekend.
Get fucked.
So they couldn't get on for one ball
Not
to
one
get
ball.
2 runs.
Shook hands at 4 p.m. on the Sunday afternoon. So
Oh my gosh.
now,
Hang on.
I know where I sit on this. Is that bad luck or is that
Wait, you're saying from South's perspective?
from South's perspective?
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. That is
yeah.
bad management.
It's
Like,
bad management.
If you want, you've got to make sure you win it that afternoon
Yeah.
with the chance of rain floating around.
I'm pretty sure like rain is, and you know my thoughts on meteorologists, they're very good. And
Yeah.
so when they predict rain, you know that it's going to rain.
All the time.
And it was predicted for the following weekend. Like
Yeah.
it was always
it's always
pissing
rain.
down.
Yeah.
So surely just someone
But-
tees them up for the last 5 minutes, don't they?
Well, when you're 2 down.
When you're 2
as-
down.
If there was 7 down, you say, oh, we'll just knock it off next week. 2 for 154 of 77.
Staggering.
I see what you're saying.
That's a noodle scratcher.
However, what happened at Valleys this week? Because the Sunday could not have been sunnier.
Mate, our water tables could not be fuller. Like, it's as wet as, don't say it.
That's a terrible analogy.
Yeah. Like, it could not be wetter down there, mate. Yeah.
Like there just wasn't a pitch prepared. There was the
No, like,
Sunday,
it
the
was
sunny
the-
Sunday didn't matter.
No, like, it's just the outfield, mate. It's just soaked. Yeah. But anyway.
I don't reckon Valleys as the home team was
Yeah.
putting too much time in the old roll of their skin trying to get them on, I don't
Oh,
think.
bloody got stuck in the middle of the field. You wouldn't read about it.
Jeez, what's that bloody big puddle doing on the outfield? Can't get rid of that, can we?
Super something broke down. Shame. Yeah, that's bad luck.
Why are you standing there with a hose, Gode?
Yeah, I was down there.
Yeah, you love your Sunday 6th grade.
All right. Can I? That's funny. I think so. We all agree. Bad management.
Yeah, I think so.
From
but,
South.
but go Valleys.
Go Valleys. A good
Another
management.
bloody trophy in the cabinet, boys.
Best team all year. Always been
Well,
saying
they
that.
actually have been. They were on top of the table. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fairness, yeah, the better team won
Yep.
for the year.
Yeah, just not the better team of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
All right. Listen to the Chocs. I guess lost the jingle, which hurts. We always do that pretty well.
Sing the whole thing. Quick, go.
All right.
I don't know where you're going.
And I don't know why, but listen to the
Oh,
Chocs
gorgeous.
before. I don't know the rest of it. You tell him goodbye,
Goodbye.
which doesn't really make any sense when it's listen to the Chocs. But
But it is a nice forward sell to a game we're playing later where we try to finish lyrics.
well done, Skin.
Thank you.
Holy
Mate,
hell.
You've
Thank you.
improved since you got that jacket.
I actually did find it, but I think we've done a better job anyway for this week. So let's just go straight to a voice note left from Riley on the Choc line at wegotthechocolates.com.au.
G'day, Chocs. Riley from Townsville. I'm just listening to like 3 or 4 episodes in one hit. So I'll probably call back in about 45 minutes with some more opinions. But in terms of Lethal's jingle for Listen to the Chocs,
Oh, that's Tom.
I feel like if he just says listen to the Chocs, if he says to the Chocs, because it's a bit dumb, and then it's sort of a good introduction into what the fuck the podcast is. And then I also had another one. What was it? There was something to do. Oh, the jingle. I had a jingle idea for celebrity or mate.
Good.
And it could be to Eminem's "My Name Is." It'd be like, "My name is what? My name is who? Chicka chicka, made a celebrity." I'm sure Mickers can workshop that with a couple of buttons.
Oh, I don't think I can workshop that.
Love to hear 1 star. Keep it up.
Nice.
Great. Thank you for the 1-star rating. That is the best rating after all. I mean, it's not what 5 stars is, but we often get comments that say, "Wonderful podcast, changed my life, 1 star." which is great. People. Thank you.
Probably need to play that game again next week too, actually. One of the great games of all time.
Oh, that was a very good game. Celebrity or mate.
Just a mate of mine.
And he was a meteorologist.
Yes.
One of your mates.
Yeah,
He had a few.
Yeah. I do have more than a couple. Yep.
Thanks for that, Riley. Jingle, fine, Skin. You could probably do that one. That's one you would be able to do.
Sure. Yeah, I love producing music and stuff. That's right up my alley.
Have you done a jingle?
I don't think so, no. Maybe an occasional little vocal line here and there, but
I actually don't even think that.
No?
I'm a stat man.
Oh,
Yes, of course.
that was an
Skin
elite
stats.
jingle. Can we
Good
bring
old
that back,
days.
actually?
That was borderline, like when we first started, like that was nearly Lee and I's favourite segment of yours because you'd come like prepared with a dossier of stuff.
I know.
And you know what your brother and I did?
Just talk over me and dribble nonsense
Correct.
the whole time. It
Yeah.
was quite
It
infuriating.
was the best.
Is that why that segment got binned? Because I've never heard you say you wanted to do it. If you've got some good Skin stats requests, then get them in. Skin will bring that back, mainly for the jingle, but also so me and Gode can have a chat while he does it.
Just amongst ourselves.
Also, I've got something from John.
G'day guys, it's John J. Johnson here, Spencer Johnson's better looking, more athletic cousin. Got a bit of a Euroquizid Gode for you. What room comes between room 39 and room 41? Yeah, room for these nuts in your mouth. Don't do one, Skin.
Got him! Is that actually his cousin? I find that hard to believe.
He sort of sounded like Spawn
It
a
sounded
little
a
bit.
little bit like he talked like him, but Spencer's very attractive and very athletic. I don't know if he could be more. Oh, maybe. I guess maybe it's in the genes.
True.
Yeah, well, I've heard it is.
Yeah, well done, well done. Anyway, today we put up an Instagram poll question thing on our story, asking people for their worst like horror stories from a wedding, if they'd seen any, maybe their wedding or attended a wedding, any sort of big dramas from a wedding day. The reason being, we feel like we've got a pretty good one, really, from my wedding. I don't think we ever spoke about it, especially not in much detail. It was a very sensitive subject for a few of the people involved, so it was all a bit nerve-wracking. The plan was to go through some of these responses like first thing, but we ended up getting so many of them from the jockeys that we're just going to turn that into a bonus ep. So that'll come out sometime next week. So keep a lookout for that. But yeah, in the meantime, we had a chat with Eloise, my wife, who had a big drama at her wedding, and her friend Ashley, who was somehow involved. So enjoy. Ashley, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Yep, thank you very much.
Just maybe
Which was under-
speak somewhere near the mic if you don't
Oh.
mind.
So that microphone, that's not there just for decoration.
Oh,
It's
okay. It can't hear from like back here. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Wiz, welcome to you too, but you're sort of more part of the furniture, I suppose.
Yeah, been here a few times.
Yep, thanks for coming. Anyways, so yeah, a bit of context for those who don't know Ashley. She's Eloise's friend, somewhat close friend, you might say.
A little bit close.
Yeah, to the point where she was in your bridal party.
close friend in that they're sitting so on top of each other at the
Yeah,
moment.
dude, get off me.
If you're watching the
You're
video.
way too obsessed with me.
Oh, you would think that.
Anyways, okay, so Ashley, you were in Eloise's bridal party. We got married nearly a year ago now. Very exciting. Yeah, so you're good mates. Through you, we've also become mates with like your family. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're good people. Nice,
Yeah.
friendly folks.
I rate them.
Surprised you still think that, but anyway, yep. Yep.
So our wedding day rolls around. You're in the bridal party, and we invite your parents because they're such great people. We're getting to know them. They're very lovely. We like them a lot. And yeah, how did your parents? How did they enjoy their day at our wedding? What happened?
Well,
Ceremony rolls around. Finish the
yeah,
ceremony.
yeah. Ceremony rolls around, off without a hitch, you know. Sun's shining, no rain, which I'm
Beautiful day.
sure you were impressed with because that was obviously
Surprisingly, yes.
quite a fear of yours. going forward.
Shouldn't have been the biggest fear.
Should not have been the biggest fear, turns out. Yeah, so a couple of photos here and there, but, I think
Just the family ones, stock stand family ones. And, we got the opportunity to go to cocktail hour, which was nice.
Yeah. Off the tools for half an hour. They said we're half an hour ahead of schedule, so we'll go down and have a drink with everyone before.
Yeah, that's right. It was something about the lighting, wasn't it? It wasn't the sun wasn't setting enough. Yeah,
you were
so we
waiting.
had to go kill some time.
Yeah.
Sunset. Needed the sunset. Better to have sunset for wedding photos.
That's right.
Yeah, so we wandered down. I think we all unfortunately had to walk through the cobblestone, and you were lucky enough to take the buggy down.
Lucky enough, just the bride. Was paid for the whole day, but pretty lucky.
Yeah, the rest of us are, slumming it.
Yeah.
Look, we walk in, get a champagne, and then, look, I think you can take this part.
Yep. So we walk in. We're excited, got to join cocktail hour. First people we walk up to, everyone's got a drink in then. Most people have champagne, but some people don't have champagne. They have red wine.
Okay.
Bold choice.
Bold move.
Bold choice during cocktail hour.
Yeah.
Like, that's standing. So
So we walk up to two very special people, aka Ashley's parents, and say hello. And then I can't even say what happened next. I don't even know how to describe it. You looked over.
yeah, I heard a glass break. So obviously, who's not looking? You look around to see what it is. And I look on the floor and I was like, all right, someone's dropped a glass of red. And my eyes look up and I see it on the bottom of Eloise's dress, and my eyes keep glancing up, and I was like, all right, we're getting up to her abdomen now. And there's still red wine all over the wedding dress. Yeah. And I must reiterate, pre-photos.
Yeah, correct. Pre-photos.
Pre-photos,
And then you turn to see who it was that dropped that glass.
My parents.
Yeah. Now, but your parents have been together for a long time. They're very happily married. So they obviously...
They weren't this day.
So they obviously handle the situation gracefully, like turn to each other in support, all those sorts of things.
One might think that. I've never seen two people turn against each other quicker. Opposite directions.
It was unreal.
Literally split.
Like...
The blame was thrown. There was...
How was there blame to be cast to both people? Can you talk me through that?
Because
I think my mum actually went to give Eloise a hug and said, oh, you look so beautiful. And my dad was the one with the red.
Yeah.
So
it was his wine, but
was
her
his
hand
wine.
that knocked it or something. So there was a bit of controversy.
Oh, so it really has involved both parties.
yeah. And my mum to this day says, I don't even drink red. So I don't know how
Not
this
my
is all
problem.
on me. But anyway.
That was all on Eloise, actually.
Yeah, literally, quite literally.
Quite literally.
I've never gone blank in the face so quick. I'm thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
$3,500 wedding dress? I bought it for 5 seconds.
Mate, my concern was more pre-photo. And do you know the funniest thing? I will never forget. You could hear a pin drop. Everyone's looking. And I could tell you were holding back tears. Like I was like, you want to cry.
There was a lot of blinking.
I know you want to cry.
Yeah. But there were like people around me and like everyone's grabbing different material trying to clean it.
Yeah. So we take it behind one of the vendor vans because best you not be on show for the whole thing.
It wasn't show, but
Yeah. Bit of privacy, but it's so funny. I heard the photographer and the videographer, who I don't think were like from the same company, and it was so funny. I heard the photographer say, she goes, well, look, I've got Photoshop, but I don't know what you're going to do, to the videographer. And I thought, literally beginning of the night.
it was still light. And then, so you're grabbing, we've tried water.
Yeah. Water and paper towel. People are thinking remedies for red wine, getting out of anything, let alone a wedding dress. But anyway, someone's thinking, who's got some soda water? I think someone had some sparkling water, but like pineapple flavored, a yellow tinge. That might not have worked,
Yuck.
Yeah.
And then anyway, so paper towel and water is what people are resorting towards, and everyone's on it. Like everyone's on the tools.
And everyone's trying to be like a bit positive. Like,
Oh,
I think
so
it's
positive.
fading. It's coming out.
I'm looking down and I was like, you're all fake mates, because that's not coming out. That is not fading.
That's permanent.
And honestly, I fear I saved the day, but there on one of the vendors' SDs, there were maybe 6 baby wipes left in a packet. And I was like, well, no paper towel left, so let's try this. I actually think that one of the lady that owned the venue was looking for some nappy sand up at the house. Anyway, I tried these baby wipes and I was like, oh, no, everyone use sparingly, because this actually is fading now. This is actually all coming out.
Hell yeah.
I just
It's
remember
unbelievable.
hearing this story and thinking it was so random because when Mum, like when red wine used to get spilt at our house growing up, like on carpet, it was like, well, that's never coming out. That was like always the reaction. It was just like, oh no, you can't. I remember like those ads that were meant to be like magic cleaning spray or whatever that got red wine out of carpet, but everyone was like, nah, that's fake. Like it doesn't happen. And then I remember hearing this story go like, yeah, no, baby wipes got it out. I was like, what?
Like not even a
That's all it
shade.
was.
Like you can't even see a shade of wine. It was literally all gone.
Yeah, it was very impressive from the baby wipes.
Surely
impressive
that's like a
from the
magic
parents.
dress or something. Baby wipes can't work on everything, can it?
No, I don't.
We can try.
Babies, I suppose.
I think probably the material of your dress helped you in the end. Like
Yeah,
I think
so.
you know.
If it was lace,
Oh,
game over.
I'm more
We're
thinking
done.
had it have gone on Mitch. I thought that's not coming
Oh,
out of
linen
linen.
suit.
Linen,
Yeah.
like actually probably lucky it did go on you.
Yeah, true.
You're
yeah.
welcome.
Mitch only drinks beers, so he wouldn't be much chance of getting that stain unless he gets a random hug from someone else that punches a glass into you.
that's true.
the only
Yeah,
way
that's
that
a
could
hang
occur.
out.
Weirdly,
Ashley's
that,
parents for
that
a little
actually
bit.
can happen.
It definitely can happen.
I just can't believe their reaction. Your dad went and like got the car. He's like,
My
we're
dad was
fucking
like, I
leaving.
think we
We're
need
out
to
of here.
leave. He was
Get in the
like-
car.
He was
Literally.
like, yeah, he was literally like, I think we need to leave, and I'm thinking, man, I think I might need to leave too. Like
Your dad tells us-
who's subbing in with this bridesmaid's dress because I'll definitely change because
Your dad tells a story about when he goes into work on the Monday and everyone's like, oh, how's the wedding? How's the wedding? And he says, oh, mate, haven't I got a story for you?
oh, I think the text he sent me, I was like, how'd that story go down at work? And he said, I swear to God, that moment will be with me until the day I leave this earth. Like, honestly.
I think one of the greatest testaments to just how like observant I am is that this was a proper commotion, and I just got told this story like hours later.
No way.
Man, I was there.
Where were you?
I have no idea. Like I was in the vicinity, I just knew nothing about it until
You might have
later
been
on.
practicing your cartwell.
I was pre-practicing the cartwheel.
Ah.
Yeah, I had a big entry coming up.
Important stuff.
Yeah. That was a better thing to focus on. You had to execute that well.
I ended up with rocks in my hand, but not red wine on my outfit.
Yeah.
And say you're better off.
Winning.
Yeah. My mum had her hand in her pockets for the rest of the night and no more to drink.
That's why there was so much
Do you know
wine
what, though? At least she did it sober. I feel like doing it drunk would have been way worse,
That's true.
you know?
Yeah.
left. But
She's just
justified.
unlucky. She's not
A terrible
messy.
person.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly. Nothing like taking a bit of annual leave on Monday to relive some trauma.
What, a year later?
Like a year later, it still haunts me.
Well,
To this
thank you
day.
for doing it, Ashley. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for coming on, Ash, to tell
No,
that story.
yeah,
I mean, it's a
thanks.
year later, so the dust has settled, hasn't it, Eloise?
it's
All
settled.
forgiven?
Yeah, absolutely.
All's
To be
forgiven.
honest, it was after it was out, I was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
When it wasn't coming out, I was like, it's not fine. But
Yeah, that would have been less fun.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The issue wasn't us not forgiving them. It was more just like your parents' mental health that I was concerned about. But they seem all right now.
the fact
They've
that I
come
didn't
around to
really
it a
sleep
little
much
bit.
like the night after because I was so worried about them.
Until they listen to this and it relives the whole thing.
Literally. I think my mum told my brother maybe the next day, and he was living with a group of friends at the time. And it was so funny how Sam tells the story. He said she was telling me over the phone, and he must have said something like, oh, you did not. And he said it was just hilarious watching literally everyone from that house just circulate in the lounge room around this phone call because they knew this wedding was on the weekend, and they were like, what the fuck did she do?
We got a Namestorm request, a different sort of one, but I'll play the jingle anyway. Yep, that was
time
good.
up.
I was listening to the Chocs.
And you're standing there without a name. So we'll give you one you cannot claim. Had a little Spielberg on the jacket over there.
I have, yeah. Anyone who's looking to buy this jacket for $443 now gets a little bit of free coffee as well.
Is that red wine
That'll-
spilt on it?
No, no.
That'll increase the value of it, I'll be honest with you.
It's great to see you wearing it again, though, Skin. You're dropping that cost per wear
Oh, yeah.
rapidly.
Not an idiot, man.
See,
I'm
the
all
issue-
about the cost per wear.
But the issue is, right, the more you wear it, the less you're going to sell it for.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Shit. He's got me.
Especially if you keep spilling coffee on it.
Someone offered me $380. I don't know how serious
You
they
didn't
were.
take
being. I haven't. I am yet to reply to him. I don't know how serious it was. but
Okay, this was an email, sorry. All right, fellas, looking for the opposite to a name storm. My wife and I are expecting a baby boy. Now, with a surname like Land, it can be difficult to pick a name. I want to see the rejected names you boys can come up with. For example, the other night, my wife went, what about the name Rowan? I replied, don't be stupid, babe. You can't row on land. You could only row on water. Cheers, lads. Love the pod. That's brilliant. Well done. I can run through mine quickly if you like.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't think, just because I think it would be weird, I don't think you should go with Orlando. Wait, that was hard. That was difficult. But you don't like Lando Norris or Orlando Bloom, but in this case it would be Orlando Land, which I think would be a weird name, so I'd rule those ones out. I don't think you want to name your child Mother. I think that Motherland would be quite weird.
Yep.
I don't think you want to be anything that starts with B, so that rules out Bill, Bruce, etc. Just because the first initial would then be B, and you would be Bland.
The one I've got was just B. Don't call him B. That's one of my favourite too.
Okay. No, sorry about that. I wasn't sure if I should just rattle all mine off. I also don't think you should name him after the Teletubby Poe.
Nice.
Because it would just get confusing.
Yeah,
again,
that would, yeah.
if you're calling your son Poland.
How bad is that show too? Jesus H. Anyway,
I think Skin used to love it.
nah. Oh, Christ. Bath of the Toaster sort of stuff.
I don't know if you were the target market. Wait, are you meant watching it now?
Oh, like when Maggie was younger, like watching it,
yeah.
honestly. It was just like, you just want to, Anyway, you probably don't want to call him Scotty Bow Land.
Yeah, argue you actually.
You probably do, actually. You do. Yeah. And one more, it's stretchy. The POTUS has a weird obsession with green land.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
nice.
Yeah, I think all of mine were pretty stretchy. You wouldn't want to call him Thyroid Land.
No, you wouldn't.
No?
Especially if he's overactive.
Yeah.
It's a stinking first name.
What do I
actually.
not get about that?
No, it just makes you a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Oh, does it enlarge you?
It can do, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Well, look at us learning. If he's into tennis, you might want to not call him forehand back.
Backland. That's not land.
Yeah, but it's like close enough. If he's born in New South Wales, you might not want to call him Quinn.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Queensland.
Queensland.
Yeah.
If he's born on the coast, maybe not in.
Oh, good. Yeah. I like that one.
Thank you. And then, assuming he's going to need to rent at some point, given the current property market, maybe don't call him Scott either. Scotland.
Oh, these are all mine.
Sorry, Vickers.
Apologies, Vickers.
How many did
What
you
have
do,
you
mate?
got?
Just 6.
I actually got through that quickly, Skin.
5.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I had, Finn.
Yep.
Yep. Good.
Yep. Did someone say green?
Yep. Go.
Yep, good. No, well, that was, yep. So, this is good. Lala. Don't call him Lala.
Can't go on bloody.
Sorry.
Oh, was that a Teletubby too?
Pardon?
Was it? Wait, what did you say?
What did you say? Was that
No,
English?
Vanderpump
Rules.
Come on, guys.
There was a
yeah.
girl called Lala, which everyone would know.
What,
apart
real
from you
name
guys.
was Lala?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Last name Land?
Probably not. My favourite was Whoa, Black Betty, Bamba.
Land.
They're close enough.
That is really good.
Have you got Emma Watson in there somehow?
I tried Anne Hathaway and Emma Watson. Didn't really work.
Emma, what's on
What's
land?
on there?
Oh my God, it does work. I'm a fool. Damn it.
I had an interesting one for you as well. I don't think you should name him Phil
Yeah.
because you don't want to be a Phil Landerer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then people are going to go, and who? Like Phil and. There's like 2 of them coming.
Yeah, so hopefully that helps. Don't name your kid that. Could name him other things, I guess.
Yeah, there's
So
plenty of
other
options
names.
you could name them.
Skin.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Skinland.
Skin. Actually, maybe not that.
My wine of the week. Can you? Oh, mate.
my God.
Can you pour me one, please?
This noise makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, it makes
it's not-
it's couldn't make me more comfortable.
It's
Well,
we'll never hear it. It's right.
yeah, currently the noise is just Lee's fingers
Lee's
slapping
fingers
buttons.
are just going ham.
I'm not sure which sound you mean.
Yeah.
Yum.
I think it sounds like you're urinating is the problem. When you don't see the wine bottle, that's what's putting me off about it.
I
We
see
can
the
bring
wine.
in a wine bottle if any great people want to jump on board.
Ponting wines.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, nice.
Good point.
If you had to have one
Thing.
wine the rest of your life, what would it be? Like varietal.
Probably a vodka cruiser.
Red lights, I reckon. I just don't like them. Oh, you mean drinking?
Yeah,
brewer.
yeah.
No, see, that's just because that's the
It's a
segment
plain
we're
word,
doing.
like a wine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
genius. Well
Work
done.
with us here, mate. Come on. Nice. Anyway,
I
my
couldn't tell
wine
you
of the week, and it's very on topic after the video that you guys posted the other day. That fucking Ashton Hall bloke, whatever it is, has to be the biggest grade A flog that anyone's ever met in their entire life, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
I must be honest, I hadn't really seen a lot of the videos. I only saw the one that Mikas told me we were taking the piss out of.
Yeah.
And therefore, we started doing my daily routine.
Yeah.
So I only saw that one. But it did seem like there was a lot of ice bowls to the face.
But like,
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah.
but also, like from the start, like the ice bowl thing. Why can't you just pour water out the fucking tap?
Well,
I assume he's sponsored by that water bottle
Yeah,
company.
or is it his company potentially?
I reckon it's his company.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, my whole thing with it is like, obviously the morning routine sucks. Like he's
I will agree with Gode,
he's
for
a-
once.
you're an
yeah.
absolute Derek, man. If you think that's working, like I don't see any of his mates in any of his videos. Yeah, I mean, like because they don't exist. Anyway, and it looks all big and athletic. That's great and all. There was 2 videos that popped up the other day. One of them him playing tennis, and the other one him playing golf. I've never seen worse athleticism in all my days. So check them out when
It's
you get
because
a chance.
he's way too big.
Too big of a
to
loser?
do anything. Yeah, that's what I meant, to play tennis.
Nah, there's just nothing that infuriates me more like than that shit. It just really irks me so much.
With the routine part more so?
Just
or-
everything. So I'm getting up at 3:50. I was like, you know what a great bit of health benefit is? Sleeping.
Yeah,
You
honestly.
moron. Like,
But is he the same guy that says like evil attacks you late at night or something, so I'm in bed by 7 p.m. or something? Is that the same bloke?
It wouldn't shock me if he had said that. He'd posted a nighttime routine the other day.
oh, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
he's-
What was he wiping on his face?
I think he did go banana peel again.
Yeah. Like he cut up strawberries and put it in the ice water. Like that's not doing anything. Like it's
Yeah.
not.
Do you eat them?
No,
think
he
he
chopped
did,
them up,
yeah.
put them in the ice water, and dunked his face in it.
What does that do?
Nothing, mate. None of it does anything.
Get some.
Go for a cold shower, you knob.
Yeah.
It really irks me.
I've noticed.
I can
Yeah,
barely
noticed.
tell.
Yeah.
What's your morning routine, Gingus? Talk us through it.
I get up, I have a coffee, I pray that my children haven't woken up yet, so I get half an hour of silence.
Wow, that's very positive.
You make a video about that?
Oh my God, please do. I'll come over this week and we'll film it.
Coming down the stairs, eh? Wonderful.
Cody just prayer position.
Oh, honestly. Pour me another glass for you. Honestly, I need another one after
do,
that. Make this one a heavy red, a little Merlot.
Yeah, I think I'd be, in answer to your question from about half an hour ago, I think I would drink Shiraz.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I think
I
I'd
could-
go
My
Cab.
wine of
I go
choice.
Cab Sav, I think.
Right. I don't know enough about wine and the different grapes to pick a type, but
Oh.
I went down to Adelaide with Eloise once and that we found this little teeny tiny winery and that was like the only wine I've ever really, really loved. So that was nice.
Was it a white wine or a red wine?
It was red. It was red.
Wow, really?
To be fair, remember that time we went to the winery like all together and like it was like 2 a.m. in the middle of the night and you and I had gallons of Sauvignon Blanc.
I had free refills.
Oh, mate. Anyway, 2 a.m. in the morning, this Derek, like not drinking any wine, hops in the pool with a beer and jeans.
When we say this, Derek, he means this skin.
Yeah, that was me.
It's like you can move on from beer, mate. It's 2 a.m. Like,
All right, Skin. I
That'd
reckon
be-
you've got something for us, don't you?
I do. It's a segment aimed at you, Gode.
Nice.
It's got shades of. We've done a segment like it before, where the snap or snub is it? If you would stop a celebrity for
oh
a
yeah,
photo,
nice. Yep.
which had a wonderful jingle. So hopefully Lee has some luck finding that. So it's just to get us warmed up. It's sort of similar ideas.
Yeah, nice.
Look at this photograph. It's Gode and Glenn McGrath. How did his hair get so red? And why did he snub Johnny Depp?
Hey, Gode, can I get a photo?
Yeah, beat it, mate. Don't get out of my way. Okay,
gun
on that
jingle.
graph, that's like
Yeah,
that's
that's
peaking.
So hot.
Yeah.
What was the part where last time the first time we played that to you, just lost your mind? You were like, that doesn't rhyme.
Johnny
Graph.
Depp.
Johnny Depp. And why did he snub Johnny
Well, you
Depp?
could have said Travis Head.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Good.
Anyways, okay, so sort of in that elk, but we've restructured it a little bit to essentially just be a would you rather.
Okay.
The question is, would you rather have a beer with
Uh-huh. Oh, nice.
Elon Musk or Donald Trump?
And you have to choose one. We've been looking forward to this segment all week.
And mainly just that one matchup.
Just keep starting with the strongest matchup.
Oh my god.
You will need to
You
answer.
have said passionate words about both.
You don't think both are amazing? Who do you go there?
I think it's Elon.
Okay.
I think. And hopefully, like, trips over and I'll steal his car. Oh, honestly, though, like...
No,
I won't. Casey wants to sponsor.
yeah, exactly.
Tesla sponsorship.
That's the main issue at this point.
Yeah, they're both knobs, but anyway.
Okay, no, that's fine. You've made that clear,
Yeah,
really. I don't think anyone that's listening
Yeah.
doesn't think that Gode thinks that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've definitely explained that plenty
Yeah,
of times.
nice.
All right, here's a slightly more random one that you haven't explained, but I'm interested.
Is it just me answering these?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's a segment we designed specifically for you.
Yeah, right. It wasn't in the doco. I mean, not that I read it anyway. But.
It actually is. That's how much you haven't read it.
Okay, would you rather have a beer with Russell Brand or J.K. Rowling? Both like a little bit controversial,
Yeah,
but I don't know
yeah.
enough about their controversy.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I
you really enjoyed her books.
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it
It's
more just for the
more-
puns you could do in her last name?
Those books, they made you a lot of money. You must be rolling in it. Jake's.
J.K. rolling down the stairs. What was your favourite way to say lol back in the day, by the way? I was always a big lolcano guy.
Rufflecopter.
No.
Oh.
What did you go?
I was going to say LeMayo, but that doesn't really.
I don't remember saying that.
Laughing my ass off.
Oh, yeah.
Rufflecopter's
yeah.
really good.
Yeah. I used to say turn up the lolume quite a bit as well.
That's not true.
Yeah, you've got me there.
You said it once. It was just then.
That's the first time I said it. Went down like a lead balloon too, didn't it?
I actually don't hate it. I just didn't get it when you said it the first time.
No, you don't have to.
No.
Well, that would help.
All
Ask
right.
you, what's next?
Cody, would you rather have a beer with Joe Rogan or Alex Cooper, who is from Call Her Daddy? If
Alex
you are.
Cooper.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That was an easy choice.
Yeah.
Right,
Pretty comfortably too, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the first like easy matchup
Like,
through the next round.
Yeah, right.
she's,
okay.
she's like, I don't mind her. She's just a bit much. You know,
Yeah,
just like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
she seems nice enough, though.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
agree.
just a bit too much energy for me. But
Okay. Yeah, if you had a beer with her, she might grill you about your sex life, which could be uncomfortable.
oh, there'd be dead silence. I'm joking. Or am I?
Have you got any bullets?
I do. Last one. Would you rather have a beer with?
Oh,
I'm
what is
excited
this
about
gonna
this
be?
one. Marnus Labuschagne, who you seem to have a few interesting things to say about when he's batting.
They've got run out history.
The fact that he ran you out so regularly. I don't see
cost
you
me a whole
speak-
Shield career, but don't worry about it, man.
I haven't heard you speak overly positively about him recently. Or Chris Green, who got you out for a golden duck.
I'd have a beer comfortably with both those guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not the question.
That's not the question. though.
Choosing one or the other though, but you bought yourself time nicely.
Yeah. I'll probably Marn. I've always get along well with Marn, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
He'd probably shout a few more though. Oh, actually, maybe he wouldn't. Shout. He might have a bit more to shout with. I don't know. It's a tough one. No, but I'd be more than happy to have a beer with both those boys.
So Marnus.
Who ruined my career the most?
Yeah.
No.
Chris Green didn't do you any favours.
No.
Fucking Duzra.
Nice delivery.
The Joe Daddy leaderboard is well and truly up and running. It's very competitive. There's been cheating allegations recently, then acts of desperation. Skin leading 11, Gode 8, Lethal 5, Mikas 3 is the leaderboard. Today, the game for the highly coveted Joe Daddy point is Finish the Lyrics. Now, obviously, we're always a bit nervous about the people at Copyright Centre, so we don't tend to just play the song.
We wouldn't.
And we would never do that. Also, we have wonderful vocal range between us, so we're always happy to sort of get on the tools a little bit. So I think the way that this is going to work today, again, because we are trying to even up the leaderboard and everyone's opportunity for scoring points, we do have one song each, I believe. Well, you guys have like 3 songs each, but you're deciding which one you're using.
Correct.
It is a buzz-in scenario, but once you have buzzed in, if you don't get the words exactly right, then it is, and because you'll remember that with the 1-2 situation, you will remember, well, you will then sort of forfeit your turn and someone else can build off your answer if they're patient enough to. Are you ready?
Are you going first?
I'll go the first one
Wait,
for
are
you.
you singing? Or are you just
No,
talking
I'm
the
just
words?
speaking them. But hey, if you like really struggling,
Yeah.
if
Add a
like
bit of-
no one can get it, I can sing it, I guess. But I don't think you'll need it for my song.
Okay.
But I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell.
Godel.
Albert. Oh.
Okay.
I know right now you can't tell.
Nice. It could be can't or can't, but I'll accept it. Well done.
Oh, of course you do.
The same word.
Yeah, I know. I just want to be controversial.
Who sung that one, Ging? It's not for a point.
Matchbox 20. Or actually, it was Rob
Might have been
Thomas.
Rob Thomas by
Little
himself.
solo number.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not a procedure.
You know the old expression, Skin, Rob Thomas to pay Paul.
It is what they say.
It's one of the greatest jokes I've ever told. I feel like it's underappreciated.
What do you mean we all laugh?
I don't
Everyone
even
burst
just
out
like,
laughing.
I think that you guys are very intelligent. There's going to be some people that won't get that.
Okay.
I'm going to find it hard not to make that gag with anyone I know named Rob. Rob Williams. You know what they say? Rob Williams to pay Paul.
It just works for every person.
Everything. No, that's real issues for everyone moving forward.
Oh, what figures?
Well,
What's
their
wrong?
last name kind of has to also, like, if it was Rob Land, doesn't really work.
Rob Land to pay Paul.
It actually works really well.
Okay. You know what? That's better than Rob Thomas to pay Paul.
Basically what every world war's been over.
Just
Idiot.
No, well,
Andrew. All right.
I gave you correct, Genghis. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. All right, cool. All right, you ready? I'm not saying the title of the song first, am I? I'm just doing the line first.
Does anyone remember what my buzzer is?
No.
I'd say lethal.
Just lethal?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't have a cool inside joke, do I?
No.
You ready?
Make a
probably
Scott
just
Barlow.
Thomas.
Could do Thomas, yeah.
All right, you ready? I see a little silhouette of a man.
I don't know the word.
I have no idea what that word is.
Is it scatter-moose? Let me do the double tango.
So close. Damn it.
Scatter moose.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Is that what it is? Is it? No, wait.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get to build off it.
Yeah.
What does it mean
What did
to
he say?
scatter moose?
I don't know. I just feel like that's what they say. Well, that's
Your
what I always
your
think.
mum's absolutely loving it.
Can you just say what you said again to me?
No, that's cheating.
Yeah, so I'll give you the line again. I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scatter-moose, can you do the
I think it's scally.
fun
Scally.
tango?
Can you do the fun tango?
Scally whoosh.
That has to be wrong, doesn't it?
Can you do
Is that all
the-
three out?
Yeah, all three out. It's so close.
I'll try and get Mum
Dance.
over here. Mum, can you duck underneath that cable? She seemed very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Can I see how well Nate's goes?
Yeah, let's. Yep. Just take it easy there. Nate. Into that
a
mic.
great
Into Mix's
selection
mic.
for
if you
the
can.
lyric.
Yeah.
Scaramouche, can you do the fandango?
So close as well, Nate. Scaramouche. Will you do the fandango?
So not the fun tango.
What
What's a scaramouche and what's a fandango?
You'll have to ask Freddie Mercury, mate. All right.
Shit, Gode's still up
Bohemian
1-0.
Rhapsody by Queen. So, yeah.
Probably the greatest. Well, one of the most played songs.
I think he's the greatest frontman of any band of all time. And
You know what's very funny?
What are you going to say? Panic at the Disco?
I was going to say Brendan, you're incorrect.
So, just to clarify, none of us know that lyric, obviously.
What?
yeah, it's like you're like comparing Bradman to fucking Jason Gillespie batting.
Right, man.
They did get a double hundred.
That's true. Bradman got a few of them too.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, so obviously none of us have ever known that lyric, what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who confidently sings that song?
At jingle practice, when I go, this is the one song where I know every word 100%.
Yeah,
Guilty as charged.
that's exactly why I picked up. So this is going to be good. Yeah.
I wonder how many words you actually know to
I would just make
7.
that up. Yeah.
What would you say if you were in jingle practice and it would just happened and you couldn't think about it?
Scaramouche, let me do a little tango. Thunderbolts and lightning. Yeah,
I don't think I would even say a word. I think I would go.
And then you go, Galileo.
You do that for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know the song.
Yes.
You know the words.
1-0 to Gode still. Sorry, after all that. That was about 5 minutes ago.
Doesn't matter.
All right. My lyrics. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world?
Lethal. Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for?
Sorry, just repeat that last bit for me.
Is there something else you're searching for?
I'm happy with that.
Oh, there's a difference
whoa.
between happy with that and is it
Well,
right?
Yeah, why would you not be happy with it? What are you trying to say?
I would say it's a pronunciation issue on the word searching.
How are you possibly saying that?
Different ways. I was about to say searching. Oh, searching.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like
I
that?
don't like it.
Would you have ever got that? Would you have said that word differently if
No,
Skin didn't
I
say
wouldn't
it?
have. It's more the got to versus got to
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying like Mix and I weren't getting that point. But
So are we saying that I should get that point or that it should be a stalemate?
Absolutely, you should not get that point.
All right. Well, I have a backup lyric if you want, and I can be even stricter on my second lyric. If
I'm
it
happy to
solves
take the
issue.
point if it's up for grabs.
no, we get that. It's just more.
Just in the interest of time is more what I'm saying. Yeah. I think we'll give it to me.
No.
Biggest word to
you know what?
You've done the word. You've said the word wrong.
Yeah, you know what,
You did
Mikas?
say the word wrong.
Great word. Take that point.
I don't think I've said the word wrong.
Yes, you have.
Is there something that if there's something else you're searching for?
Yeah, but you've said that,
What did I say?
You said something and searching.
and it's searching.
It's searching.
See, he's done it twice.
Yeah, twice.
That's really interesting.
So you just proved that you actually don't know it the second time round.
Yeah, okay. I'll see what you're saying.
all right. I think we go back up lyric quickly.
Yeah,
Quickly. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab.
Godel. Now I need to get this. While he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag.
Yep. Well done. Bang. Point.
Oh, I was going to get the other
Gingas two. Jeez, all right.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mikas.
That
Damn
does
it.
just, by the way, you've all ruined the game because Cody's won. So we might
No,
as
we
well
didn't
end the
ruin it.
segment.
We just played it properly.
Sweet. All right. End of segment. No song for you, Mikas. And we will move on to.
Someone's a little bit grumpy.
What do you mean? We're just playing for. Oh, we're playing for practice.
No, I thought we were
That's
just.
the whole point of the podcast is we're practicing to be the best podcast in the world.
Oh, good point.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Hurry up.
Just grow up.
Nope, skinned 2. That could have been mine. Okay, we'll do it. Double points. This is actually quite easy, so you should all get it.
Okay.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance.
Godel.
Lethal. Oh.
Let's make tonight.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Better move. You better dance. And then
Like it's very close.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
very,
I
very
got it now.
close.
let's make this night.
No.
Oh.
No.
Albert, let's make a night you won't remember.
That is correct. I was hoping for another line, but that would do. And Gode still wins.
Skin. Gode wins. Well done, Gode.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You're back on the board. Genghis gets the chocolates this week.
You can pour me another one for that, actually.
I don't think we put enough wine.
No, you say that.
Yeah. All right. Well done. Skip.
Yes, you're in for an X, please.
How did you just do that then on your
did I do
phone? You swiped across and went from one app to the other.
That's just what phones do these days, my friend.
Holy Moses.
Wait, what do you mean? No, this is not. Let's just.
What have you been doing?
Like literally going like this, ready? So you go like into that app, right? And I just go, nah, I don't like that one. Then go to that one.
You fool.
So what do I go? Just go like that.
Yeah, just swipe across
Oh my days, that's changed everything.
I can't do it.
the Yeah, swiping too high, I think. Like really where that bottom. Yeah.
How did you do that?
You're in for an X. Yeah. Someone will read it next.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
All right. After weeks of trying, my wife just told me she's pregnant. She has the worst stutter I've ever heard.
Thanks, Perth.
That's the tweet.
Oh, that's really good. Well done, Skid. Excellent.
What?
Nothing. Just I'm loving your energy today. That's what I'm saying.
Rightio, that's another We Got the Chocolates podcast complete. And we would love you to get in contact with us at We Got the Chocolates wherever you are on social media, or wegotthechocolates.com.au is the website.
Beautiful. Now, I give out homework every week.
Yes, you do.
Took a moment to think of something a little bit left of field.
Mm-hmm.
So slightly more difficult for you this week. I'm sorry, but it is to tag us in a story on Instagram.
Gorgeous idea.
If you're listening to the app, to I don't know, a lot of people listen on their TV and like take photos of their TV as they're listening or something like that. If anything made you laugh, just try and share that on your story is what I'm getting at.
I like it.
I find that fascinating.
What, doing that?
Yeah.
I quite like it. It always gives me a little smile when someone says greatest driving, best podcast to listen to while I'm driving or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm always either drive or run for anything. Like you know what I'm saying? Like sitting down and watching it.
YouTube though.
I find it really interesting.
Mate, people be doing it. I'm pretty sure YouTube on TVs like competes with Netflix.
Yeah, I was going to say definitely.
It's like
I know.
bigger than Netflix.
I think like two biggest shows last year were like Drive to Survive and We Got the Chocolates podcast.
Yeah,
Fairly certain
Exactly,
it was.
yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
Similar amounts of views.
Yeah. You got your Severance, and then we got the Chocolates Don't Laugh challenge.
What's a Severance?
That's some big
Where have you
show at the
been?
moment, isn't it? I've
King,
watched it.
you're living under a rock.
No, I've been living with 2 children, mate. Got things to do.
Get them
Watching
watching
Teletubbies.
Severance.
Watching the footy.
Remember to get out and have a chinwag with a few of your mates this week. If you're doing that, absolutely get in the chocolates. We'll speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that's
Love you.
Love you.